Hey guys and gals, welcome to Chris's House of Plastic. Good Monday evening to you. Tonight just going to try to do a quick video, give a couple of shop card shout outs and a bench update on a couple buddy builds that I'm doing and some stash ads from a very dear friend. So let me get you turn around, we'll get over here and we'll start this thing off. So hold on.
Welcome to Chris's House of Plastic. When you're building a masterpiece, generic parts just won't cut it. You need scale precision. You need MCV products, where you can find 3D printed engines, wheels and tires, accessories, tools, brakes. Go for racing products, plug wires, and a range of 3D printed kits, and much more. You can also check him out on YouTube. Chris's House of Plastic is proud to be sponsored by Scale Finishes. Check them out at scalefinishes.com. Get automotive grade paints and shoot them straight from the bottle to the model. At checkout, use my code HouseOfPlastic10 to get 10% off your order.
Okay guys and gals, we're back. So this first card that I have is from Stan over at Father Time, Timeless Models. You can see he's got some great builds on here. Just a really nice guy, fantastic channel. Stan, thank you for swapping shop cards with me. Thank you for the very kind words on the back, really appreciate that. If y'all haven't been over there to Father Time, Timeless Models, get over there and check Stan out, because he does really good work, really great channel, kind of a newcomer to the community. So go ahead and get over there, check him out, tell him Chris sent you. And the next shop card shout out that we got is for Jessie over at 706 excuse me, 706 Models. Jesse does a lot of NASCAR builds. He also builds with his son Ethan and shows off his builds. Both very good modelers. Both have done some killer builds. Get over there and check Jesse out. Again, tell him that Chris sent you. You're going to like what you see. Jesse, thanks for swapping cards with me. And Jesse also sent me some stickers. So, Jesse, thank you for that, buddy. Really appreciate that. You know, we love the stickers. Alright, so that's going to be it for the shop cards. So, let me get you set up and we'll start with the stash ads. Hold on. Okay, so the stash ads, actually gifts, very kind gifts from my great friend Kyle over at RKD Scaleworks. Kyle went to the Nationals a couple weeks ago now, and he had hit me up and asked me if there was anything in particular that I was looking for, and I told him, you know, I'm always looking for all kinds of race cars, especially if they're cheap. So Kyle was kind enough to keep a lookout for me, and this first one I'm going to show you is not something that he picked up at Nationals, but this is a old box that he had, and this is not going to be the Ron Hornaday car in here, but he sent me one half of the Kodak combo kit, the Ernie Irvin and Rick Wilson. I told him that I needed another Oldsmobile, so he was kind enough to open his up and take one of them out of his combo kit. So that's the first thing that he sent me. The second thing that he sent me was, he calls this a rebuilder kit. It's one that he had started on and just set aside, so I'm actually really happy to get this. So really got a surprise for that, and not a surprise, but a special plan for that one. And then what he picked me up at the Nationals was this Lola Indy car. Always need more Indy cars, so he picked that up for me. And he also picked this up for me because he knows I'm a Joe Nemechek fan, and I'm a Joe Nemechek fan because he's a hometown boy for me here in Central Florida. He even raced at one of the racetracks that I used to race at. So always been a Nemechek fan. But Kyle was kind enough to pick this up for me also, so that's pretty cool. But Kyle, thank you very much for all the kits, buddy. Really appreciate you. I appreciate your friendship, and I appreciate you thinking about me. So let me get these out of the way and we'll get set up for the bench updates. Hold on. Okay, so the first update is going to be on the F1 group build hosted by Kyle at RKD Scaleworks and Tim at Box Stock Garage. But this also happens to be a buddy build with Kyle. He and I are both building the same kit here. The McLaren Mercedes MP413. And let me show you the progress that I have on that. It's still got a little ways to go, but it's coming along. So we've got, whoops, let me get you in focus here. We're in the shot. So this isn't attached yet. The nose isn't attached. I've got some of the decal work done on it. Still got a couple more decals to put on it and then put a clear coat on it. I chose to do the David Coulthard livery. So this is done and already has my clear coat on it. So this is ready to actually glue down here on the chassis pan so that I can start doing all the the radiator work and some of the oddball stuff underneath this cowling here. And then this is just sitting on there. This I still have to decal up and put a clear coat on. Still have to put my barge boards on. And yes, Kyle, that is a new term that I learned from you. Barge boards. Never heard them called that before. So anyway, I've showed this part before. There's the chassis that I have done. Got the wheels and tires over here. Got them sanded down a little bit, not a whole lot. Still got to decal them up and get them ready. Still got some parts and pieces over here. Here's one of the radiators. Got some carbon fiber going on there. I don't know how good it's coming through on the camera here. But yeah, those have carbon fiber on them. I've got the front wing. I've still got to put a couple decals on it here and put a clear coat on it. Of course, you got the rear wing. Same thing. Put a couple decals on, clear it. Some more oddball pieces over here. Of course, I still got to do all the front suspension work. Yeah, but outside of that, hopefully I'll get this wrapped up sometime this week. So let me get this set aside and I'll get you set up for the next one. Hold on. Okay, the last update that I have for you is going to be with my buddy build with Tiffany over at Dirt Road Cinderella. You'll be sure to go there and check her out. But she and I are doing an Axis versus Allies group build. If you haven't seen any of her videos yet, go over there and check them out to see what she's building. But the kit that I chose to do is this Academy Panzer 1 kit in motorcycle. I think when I get ready to do it, the diorama base of it, I'm going to use some of this and try to do that. But I think I'm not going to do pavement here. I think I'm going to do like a grassy field. So we'll see. I'm changing my mind every day on these things, so we'll see what actually happens. But not a lot done on this one as of yet. This isn't all the motorcycle parts, but I have a good bit of them cut off and primered up. I got to do some painting on them before I start assembling. So that's the motorcycle. Here's a bunch of the tank parts, all the road wheels and such. Nowhere near all the parts that I need for the tank, but here's the tank that I have so far. Looking pretty good, I think. It's been a real blast so far, but it does have some small fiddly parts. So, but yeah, that's as far as I've gotten so far. So, well, say thank you to Tiffany. I appreciate her doing this buddy build with me. So, we're gonna go ahead and turn this back around and we'll get you out of here. Hold on. Alright, so once again I want to say thank you to everyone for stopping by. Appreciate you paying a little visit for me and checking out my videos. Don't forget to go check out Jesse over at 706 Models, him and his son Ethan, and Stan over at Father Time Timeless Models. Make sure you go check him out. And everybody that I've mentioned tonight, I'll leave a link in the description. But appreciate Kyle and Tim for hosting the F1 group build again this year. And thank you, Tiffany, for doing the buddy build with me. Again, thank you to everyone for stopping by. Really appreciate you tuning in. So with that being, if you want a shop card, do I have mine handy? If you want one of my shop cards, hit me up, because this is the last one that I have. And I'm not really sure if I'm going to go back with this design and just get more of these, or if I'm going to change it up to something else. I'm thinking about changing it to something else. So if you want a shop card, this shop card, go ahead and hit me up, because this is the last one. So there's my email address right there, dragonfreak123@yahoo.com. So anyway, I guess I better quit rambling. It's getting long enough. So once again, y'all take care of one another, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.